last patient of the day.
Peso, come in, Peso.
Captain, is something wrong?
There's no time to explain. Head down to the launch bay now.
Oh,
Head down to the launch bay now. The launch bay now. Peso, I've got a lot of money back here. Hurry. Peso, we found them covered in garbage.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
They need your help.
Tweak, clear out your workshop. We'll need that space for an emergency room.
No!
Peso,
Ah, 'twas awful out there. The lads never knew what hit 'em. 'Tis a tale that needs to be told. We'd flown out to sea for our first fishing trip of the morning. And we'd just spotted a big school of little chunks for our breakfast. Then scoop the fish up in our pouches. Aye, and the garbage patch that fooled us is still out there somewhere.
Then we'd better clean it up. Quasi, sound the Octo alert. Sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay.
Cap, we're already in the launch bay?
Oh, right. Octonauts, our mission is to clean up the garbage patch that hurt these pelicans.
That must be it. It's drifting over the octopod.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery.
Shiver me whiskers! Look at all that garbage!
That's a huge bit.
Oh, I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty. Anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Yes, I love trash. If you really want to see something trashy, look at this.
Say, looks good.
Peso, come in, Peso. How are your patients? Excellent.
They're coming from every direction.
Captain, jump on!
Great timing, Peso.
Look down.
Thanks for the lift, Pelicans. Good to see you're feeling better. Hold on. Where's Peso?
Flappity flippers!
You all right in there, Peso?
I'm fine, Captain. That was a close one. Thanks, old Charlie.
Great work, everyone. Pelicans, we couldn't have done it without you.
Aye, after everything you did for us, it was the least we could do. All right, mateys, who's up for a little fishing?
Hooray!
Goodbye! Bye now!
Bye.
Wait a minute. This entire episode revolves around a garbage patch. It's technically called the Octonauts and the Pelicans, but come on, it's the garbage patch episode, that's what it is. But at the same time, garbage comes from somewhere, right? It doesn't just pop into existence, someone made all that garbage. But it couldn't have been the Octonauts because, you know, their entire job is helping the oceans. They have to be more eco-conscious than that. Also, they have a spin-off series called Octonauts Above and Beyond, and in that, not only do they refer to most locations by the names of their borders instead of their geographical names, but also in that they constantly talk about global warming, which means that it exists. And what makes global warming? Factories and cars. And that means factories and cars exist here. All this is evidence pointing to the fact there's society in this universe, we're just not being shown it for some reason. Which makes sense. Also, that's just the tip of the iceberg of evidence to point to that. Also, there's a character called Ranger Marsh, and in one of the episodes in Above and Beyond, they have an airboat. And it doesn't look like anything else in the series. It looks completely different, which means it was probably built by somebody else, not the Octonauts, which makes a lot of sense. Wait a minute. The first airboats were literally just rafts with airplane engines attached to them, and the only real reason they progressed beyond that was because of World War I. Wait, that means World War I canonically happened in the Octonaut universe, because if it didn't, Ranger Marsh's airboat would not look like that at all. And also, like we just said, there is a society going on to have a war. Not only that, there is other pieces of technology we see in the Octonauts that were either invented or got a lot better because of World War I. Long story short, these anthropomorphic humanoid animal thingamajigs had machine guns and chemical weaponry, and they definitely used them against each other for military application. And if World War I happened, what else happened? The Second World War, the Cold War, the American, Russian, and French revolutions, slavery, the Titanic disaster? How much horrible stuff had these humanoid animal things done to each other? Whew. I just ruined multiple people's childhoods really fast.